Damn street light had, there it goes, it went off. Messed up the whole view. Scooby! Come here, Scooby. What you see over there, the white squares on the bottom, that's the old man. It's a big old field, but that's his little work shed. And that's his house over there. His front door's underneath that tree that kind of looks like it got all its leaves on it, but it don't. And that's my pecan tree, my pecan tree, my pecan tree. That's a pretty moon. And it looks so far away, but man, it's bright in the phone. Let's see if we see any stars. I can see the stars, but I don't think the phone's gonna pick them up. Yeah, it does pick them up a little bit. I'd have to set the phone down so it would stop moving. I can't hold it steady for you to be able to see them, but I seen them a second ago. Y'all hear the hooter? There's a star over there. Two of them. I could see hundreds of them though. Camera's not that good. It's an older phone, but I'm wondering if y'all can hear the hooter. There's two moons, guys. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world. It's the sun and the moon out at the same time, guys. Oh no. I like it when the light goes off. There it goes. The sun just burned out. It's an alien spaceship. Look at it. It's flying away. That thing is bright. I'll do another one when it's straight above, right above me. Because the trees are in the way. It probably really don't matter even if I do go out here. It's just so bright though. Come past the trees. This is at the end of my driveway. That thing's bright. Cube, come on. Let's go. Why did it go dark? That's weird. Damn telephone pole's in the way, but it's all right. Look, the alien ship down there on the left-hand side. It's hovering in the trees. You see it moving around? But yeah. And then these people down here in their house, they have this thing. They have it colorful all year round, like this. They have lights on it that they could change the colors. It was purple forever, now it's red and pink. Over there on that light pole over there, they found a big old owl that had been electrocuted, and it blew out the transformer. He's around here somewhere. I think he lives in them trees across the street over there somewhere. If I be quiet, maybe we'll hear him. You hear him? Nah, you don't want to hoot. Scooby, come here, boy. You better get over here in this yard. Come here. Damn, 18-wheeler driving by when the owl's hooting. Check out this fence. They're drill bits. They're oil that they drill on every one of them. There's drill bits, diamond tips. All right, come on, Al, hoot for us. Can y'all hear it? Nah, ain't no skidding, man. The aliens are coming, dude. Look at the ship over there. He may. I think that's the police coming. That's police lights. Come on, Scoob, let's go in the house. Come on. Oh no, that's not. That's them young girls and their boyfriends in their lighted up trucks. Can you hear the owl hooting though? Let me be quiet again. Sounds like he's over there in them trees. There used to be right here above these lights. It'd be to the right, like between the lights right here. There used to be a big old, like 200-foot pine tree that these people that just moved in over here cut it down, and that's where the owl was. Like he would be in there at night, and you could see him. But I think it was the other one that died, because he used to come sit on my light pole, and then he'd sit on this light pole right here at the end of my yard, the power pole going to my house, right next to me. He would sit up on it, and the one right here on the power pole, you could clearly see him up there next to me, next to my driveway. He was a big old owl. I don't know what kind of owl he was, but he was a big one. The street light's coming on, man. I gotta go home. Tell me I gotta go inside. Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's some big old diesel truck, fucking Ford or Chevy. They got on sale. Oh, that's an old Dodge. That's an old Dodge. Like a 78 Dodge. Maybe early 80s. There's too many people driving around right now to probably be able to hear the owl. I'm gonna walk over here. Oh, I don't want to do that. What did I do? Oh, no, 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 no. Cancel. Oh, my Lord. We're definitely not. Can y'all hear that beating in the background? So you come out here like at midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. He's the only thing you can hear. Everything else, it's just silent as a mouse. I think that's one of the babies of the one that died. Look, I got a toilet sitting in my front yard. It's a good toilet. I got it from my friends because theirs is messed up. She makes good money, but she don't want me to. She don't want to pay me to fix her plumbing. I would, but whatever. That sucks. Y'all can't hear the hooter. But it's actually a pretty view because it's just a field in front of my house. There's nothing but field over there. With that white the whiteness you see in the middle of the screen right now, that's the old man's work shed. But it's just a big old field right there, and then there's a field right there where I walked up to the fence a minute ago. So I don't really have like a house in front of me. And I have one 45 degrees to the right and 45 degrees to the left across the street from me. And then the neighbor's house over here to my right, there's a lot between me and them, but it's all the same property. But the owner tore down the garage and the little houses that was there. There was like 5 little houses on it. One was a library. One was like a little store. The old man built it for his grandkids and shit, and they used to come over and play there, is what he said. But he got old, and they put him in a home, and his kids sold the property. The new owner, he's wanting to build a duplex next to me. I was like, dude, that'd be cool if you built a duplex next to me, but just don't cut down the trees, bro. Because he got like 3 big old pecan trees, and one of them makes good pecans. But, yeah, I climbed all the way up there. You see that branch up there that's cut? And my old roommate, he used to ride the bike right through between them trees. And it was just waiting to fucking fall on his head, bro. It's a long climb up that dude without no fucking harness, carrying a fucking chainsaw. Bro, I did it though. I didn't want my roommate to fucking ride along there and the wind blow down that branch and kill him. But the one below it too, I need to cut it off. The one below it, I need to cut it. It's dead. It's a hard climb, and I did it with my injured shoulder. Cause it goes off 3. That's one tree. It's like splits in the middle, and then the left one splits real close to the bottom, and then the right one splits. Let me get my flashlight. Maybe y'all can see it better. But it's this one right here. Let me get my finger. This one right here, the left V, that's the one I had to climb up, and there's no branches on it. From like the V up there is like 20 foot. Just from the V right there, and from the V down to the ground is probably another 20 foot. Yeah, it was sketchy. I'll tell you that. It was real fucking sketchy. I cut both of those. I used to have a swing hanging from this branch right here, way up there. And it had a, but then I let my trees grow out like that, because when their leaves, it blocks all the, it's like my privacy fence. Because they just changed my road one way. They changed my road to one way. Like at the stop sign to the right of me, it's one way. But mine right in front of me is two way. But to the left down here is the middle elementary, and straight up the street to the right, a couple blocks up, is the middle school. And then over there behind that white shed, that road that direction, right, the next one over. And to the left is the high school right there. And the old hospital's right there, like literally behind this house right here that you see the lights on, where that car's driving. Right at the corner, if you go the other way at the stop sign, that's where the old hospital's at. Just a big old abandoned building now. But the hospital out here sucks. Even the brand new one that they built, it sucks. It's privately owned, so they charge an arm and a leg for everything. And don't do shit, transfer you to another hospital. But this house over here to the right, these lights, it's owned by the Methodist Church, and preachers, whenever they switch preachers, the preachers come and live there. That's the one, his friend, someone he was with today, they was both pulling out of his driveway, is who hit my dog. It wasn't the preacher man, but it was a guy with the preacher man. But they was in their own vehicles, going somewhere. They was going somewhere when it all happened. They was all dressed nice and shit. On his phone, not paying attention. But I like it out here, man. Right now there's a bunch of dogs barking, but I can sit here. Mary Jane's right over here to my right. I sit out here and talk to her sometimes. If I ever sell the place, I know it maybe sound morbid or something, but I think I'm going to dig her up and take her with me if I move or ever sell. I had the wood to build her a nice casket, but the way that it happened so quick, it was like I wasn't ready. I had myself believing that I was going to be on my deathbed and she'd be with me, and we'd be passing away together. The way that she lived so damn long. I mean, most dogs don't live. She was like a week to her 21st birthday when she passed. She was a good dog. I miss her. But yeah, when the trees are growing and the leaves are out, it blocks all that. But it used to be, before they made it one way to the right of me over here, it was Grand Central Station in the morning at school time, and when school lets out, and everybody, I could be sitting out here and everyone just sitting here, just chilling, with my dogs out, Mary Jane, Rambo, Mary Jane for a lot of the years, Rambo for a couple, and I just sit out here with them, let them run around. And people just drive by, they break it rubbernecking, breaking their neck to see what's going on over here. And every single car in town would do it. So I got tired of it. They wanted me to put a fence, the old existing fence. This fence here with these drill bit heads on it, it used to go from here to over there behind that work sign, and he ripped it out. It was Badass fucking gate. Badass fence. It's been here for years. And at one point, it went from there all the way across to the other pole down there. That's a chair I have sitting out waiting for them to pick up. But all this property used to be owned by that one man. Like, at one point, like, it's crazy. At one point, this town was pretty much owned by one family, the Knox family. But in order for me to put a fence, I have to pay the city $500 to have a fence in my front yard. For them to have a meeting and decide whether or not I can or cannot. And if I do, from the edge of the road right there from the curb to this tree is probably 15 foot. My fence would have to be right here. So it would cut off almost a quarter of my front yard that my dogs couldn't run around in. Like, I ain't paying $500 for y'all to tell me no, and I have to have. I want the fence to right here is where I'd want it, because right here, there's this concrete that goes all the way, and that gives you space for a sidewalk right here if they ever did a sidewalk. My internet box is down here in the ground. But, you know, my water meter's down on the other end in front of the blue chair. But that's where I'd want the fence, right along that. That's plenty of safety for someone who wants to walk and not be in the road. But that's not where they want it. It has 15 or 20 feet from the center of the road, and that puts it like right here in front of my trees. That's stupid. And if I pay them the $500 and they say no, I don't get a refund of my $500. They keep it. So I'm not taking the chance. That's too big of a gamble, if you ask me, just for a fence. I just got one of them little tie leashes in the ground. I ain't really put Scooby on it, but he don't freak out when he's on his harness and stuff. Every once in a while, he kind of gets skittish at the bike. I haven't run him over or anything, but I don't know. It's weird. He'd be jumping at some weird ass shit. I'll tell you that. He'd be jumping at some weird shit. He'd be like having doggy nightmares and shit. Right now, see, he'll go wherever I go. He'll follow me wherever I go. Like, we was riding on the zero-turn mower. We had leaves all over us. Went and mowed like, it'd be probably like I'd say an acre or 2 acre yard. This old man and this old woman. It was nice when they was younger, but now it's too much for them. They're up in their 80s and 90s. He wants to do it, but his body won't let him. His mind don't want to. His mind wants to stop. I need to go clean his gutters out. But I have to talk to him about pay on that. But they're full of leaves. And the last time he was doing it, he fell off the ladder, lost his glasses, and nearly broke his hip. He shouldn't have been up there on the ladder to begin with. But his mind's like, I want to do it. Because his brother is older than him and gets around way better, bro. I'm talking about way better. He's out there digging like a 19-year-old. He owns like, just imagine. This, on my block right here, this little section I got here, there's 3 lots. And behind it, there's 3 lots, you know, houses on them. Mine's a trailer house. But the house to the right of me, the old man, he used to own this whole block, all 6 houses. And the houses wasn't there. It was just one house in a giant yard. And the same with across the street. And the same with the herds around, like on this side where these lights are right here. over there on the other side is another block, and that block has 6 houses on it, and it was all owned by one family. And they actually own several different blocks. But they don't know more. They've sold a bunch of them. Other people's bought them up. Younger people's come in and wanted to take over. But I'm fixing to end this, and I'm going to go back in there to place a Fortnite. One last check of the moon.